Okay, good afternoon once again. It's now what 2nd of March 2016. So we're now nearing our end of first quarter, and today this is our Soul of the Market Hump Day after market review plus discussion on consumer media stocks. So stay tuned. Our our segment for today, by the way, this is our 15th segment. We came a long way from last week of February. Under Armour. Yan. And of course, Saxo Bank. Right there. No, there. So today we'll be discussing on first the Wednesday after market review, which will go through the top gainers, top losers, how the market has taken shape in the middle of the week, and then some surprises, not really surprises like TEL, what happened to TEL and whatever. So we'll go through that right away. So first let me share my screen. All right. So I'm just going to resize a little, move down here. Okay. Sorry about that. And then I guess we're good to go. Okay, so now we are, by the way, we are now live in 7 continents in all platforms, on your iPhone, on your iPad, Kindle, Nook, and Android smartphones. So, welcome to the Soul of the Market. So, okay, let's start with our market review. So for our gainers, surprisingly, not really surprisingly, we have an impressive performance from SBS. Value turnover of 125 million, 374,247, with a change at 43.25% from yesterday. Second is Davin. We have 62,379,630, almost 20% from yesterday. Then next on our line, of course, MCP. I'm basing the rank on value turnover before the price change. MCP is moving, recovering? Are we recovering on MCP? I don't know. Then we have PLC at 6%. Okay, we have Bloom at 6.41% on value turnover of 62,474,620. MRSGI or Mrs. G, 4 million. So far so good. And then we have Mark, 12% at 2,884,570. Nickel Asia, 11% at 101,422,325. Okay, so we have a very good market today at 6,882.45, a change of 2% from yesterday. So are we in the bull run right now? Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. So the way it is, let's go to tail. So basically what happened to tail? PLDT, sorry. Okay, we got a very sharp drop. What day is this? Last February 29, that was Monday. Okay, so we haven't got an update yet from today's market, but I suppose this is not all impressive actually. If you look at it, we are now in the price range of 1,700, 1,800, down from 2,000, 2,398. Okay, for some this is an opportunity, for others this is a fear. Okay. So what prompted the investors, what prompted the sellers to dispose telephone or PLDT shares? Fundamentally, what value do you get from PLDT nowadays? I mean, how do you observe the market? We're now on 78 viewers so far, so good. I'm just checking the statistics. Sorry, I was interrupted. So let's go. Tell. Okay, there's so much stories about this. What happened on Monday, but we don't have any concrete or very verifiable information of that. But the only fact that you can handle right now is that there are so many sellers and few buyers. Okay, and then you'll ask again why. I don't know, maybe shareholders got pissed off and then moved their funds somewhere else. Maybe not here in our country, maybe somewhere else. Maybe they found another opportunity away from TEL. We can never guess actually. But what happened, as you can see, is also a good opportunity for local investors or retail investors. But not yet, but not today. Wait for the oversold at below 20% so you can buy back. If that doesn't happen, then wait for the bounce back, which will happen eventually. But as far as TEL is concerned, we cannot speculate or express any gossip or non-verifiable facts or non-verifiable info. So just look at the price action from the historical chart. You may have a very good idea on what's going to happen next. And then let's go to our index. All right, PSEI, like I said, value turnover, no, yes. No, not value turnover. The value turnover was 9,419,587,121. Okay, this is a good value. This is a good point. This is a good performance. Okay. Total trades, we have 68,215. Okay, I was at the PSE analyst briefing yesterday. I was just right across the president and CEO of the Philippine Stock Exchange, Mr. Hans Sika, and I asked him, how are we going to expand the investor base, given that we're only averaging 8 billion daily turnover? How are we going to push that up? So the answer is a multi-pronged answer. And I'll provide the details on a special premier session of our Soul of the Market to be announced later on. Okay? So stay tuned. So as of Wednesday, as of today, everything's quite well. Everything's up, everything's green. So something to cheer about. All right, so that's all for the market review. We are now going to move on to our next discussion about the consumer media stocks. So can you see my screen? Let me put this down for a while. Alright. Adjusting the quality. It is good, alright. So okay, we're going to go through consumer media stocks. Okay, why are we covering consumer media stocks today? Okay, first, it's election season. And I guess we already started the campaign period for the next presidential election, the next local election, and the next senatorial election. So what are the characteristics of a media stock or a media company? One, there's no foreign ownership. These companies, they are engaged in print, radio, TV content, the mass media. Okay, these are called consumer media. If you're just distributing your content via the internet, it's not mass media, because our internet has only limited reach, especially in the Philippines. So consumer media has a wide reach across nation, across islands, even without internet connection. So that is consumer media. Consumer media is a cyclical stock. It's not a defensive stock because it's not a utility. It's not a utility. It doesn't provide the basic needs. It's a cyclical stock. First, due to geopolitical conditions, which right now is happening, right? Because we have what? An incoming election. And another characteristic of a consumer media stock, these are fundamentally sound companies. They've been in the Philippines, they have been operating for quite some time. Even some have been here for a decade, for centuries. No, not centuries, just century. Like Manila Bulletin, Okay. So media companies listed in PSE, there are just four: ABS-CBN, GMA7, Manila Broadcasting Corporation, and Manila Bulletin. You only have four. So now, maybe you're wondering what's going to buy or what's not going to buy. It's only four. If you have the funds, you can buy them all, cut the losers, and then stay with the winner. That's how simple it is. Okay, let's go first to ABS-CBN. ABS-CBN actually performed better than other media stocks from the last election season. So we may want to hold on. Okay, I'm just going through. We're now 83 viewers. Thank you very much. Going through the statistics. Yeah. So ABS-CBN actually is a no-brainer in terms of fundamentals, even technical. This is a blue chip corporation. This is a blue chip company. Let's just go to our financial reports. So the last quarterly income statement was better than the previous 3 months. Okay. So in a nutshell, ABS-CBN is performing well. Even if you go to the chart, let's look at ABS-CBN. Just going to drag from 2010, the last two elections we have. On the monthly chart. Okay, this is it. Where's 2010? May 2010, this is the election period. Campaign period usually around March 2000. No, this is 2010. Yeah. Sorry, this circle, only this circle. So if you'll observe, ABS-CBN has done better before and after the election 2010. And in the next election period, 2013, just a little, because the last election period was only what? It's not not really a major event. It's only an election of the lower half of the Senate and the lower half of the House of Representatives and the other local election, other local government unit. So it's not really significant compared to the last 2010 election. And now we're coming to what? To 2016. And it's a dead giveaway. As you can see, SMA 20 is under EMA 13. So once it crossed, that is a good time to get on board ABS-CBN around this level, because right now it's entering the bullish, no, the bearish region. For what? Because everybody knows what's going to happen, right? So that's for ABS-CBN. So let's go back to our presentation. GMA7. GMA7, stable fundamentals. Not really a performer, not really a stellar performer. Not an impressive performer during elections as well. So, from the past two elections, from the past two major elections, nobody's really buying GMA7. So, even if you look at the chart, you see in the same period, go to monthly. Ironically, on the same period as ABS-CBN, GMA's price performance is worse than before the election and even after the election. And then they just went up a year after. And then fast forward to the next election, March 2013. Also the same thing, they went down before the election and even worse after the election. So that's the price action of GMA7 on the past two elections. What's next? Manila Broadcasting Corporation, MBC, you know. Every time you hear the station that is serving the nation. Okay, who will tell me that MBC is a basura? MBC is not a basura actually, because it pays regular dividends. Okay. And then if you look at MBC, you don't compare it with ABS-CBN or GMA7. It has a different play, because this is not necessarily a blue chip company. What you need to look at on MBC is the public ownership report. Okay. Surprisingly, the float is just 10% or 10 to 23%, which is below the prescribed limit, prescribed minimum 12%. I don't know why, but if you will look at the outstanding, look at the shares that is available to the public, owned by the public, that is circulating in the market, it's only 41,174,556. So anyone with a good budget can push this up. You know what I mean? I mean, just buy 20% of that 41 million. You can push up this stock. So for operators, they know, you will probably know what's the budget, how much is the budget for MBC. Okay. So MBC is part of the election play. In other words, sobrang. So next on after MBC, we have Manila Bulletin. Okay, so Manila Bulletin is not a basura stock because it pays regular dividends as well. But the company performance is not impressive for last year. Even if you look at the chart for Manila Bulletin, oh by the way, I forgot to pull up the chart for MBC. MBC, if you look at it, it's a typical what? It's a typical basura play. Right? Push it up, dump it, and then slowly do a non-trending pattern. Diba? And then start nibbling some volume. You'll observe the volume is so low, it's hardly noticeable. But of course, watch out for the same thing that will happen again. You know, what was done will be done again, and there is nothing new under the sun. It is not a holy grail, it is a holy word. Then, okay, now it's time to pull up Manila Bulletin. So let's do the monthly chart. Drag a little bit. All right. From 2008 up to the present, I guess we have it covered. March 2010, the election period, the campaign period for 2010 presidential election. And then afterwards, nothing much has happened with Manila Bulletin. And then fast forward to 2013. When people took notice that consumer media is the stock to play with during election, we got something happening, but it was not sustained until the election day. So that's how Manila Bulletin performed in the past two elections. So in all of this media, only ABS-CBN is showing some signs of a good trade or investment during election season. But it doesn't mean that you have to let go of the other stock. I mean, the trick here is to go all in, not all in, go into all these stocks, these four consumer media stocks, and then, like I said, cut the losers later on, and then stay with the winner. You only have four. I mean, the odds of what losing and the odds of winning is really fair. Okay. I think that's all for the consumer stock. I will take a 5-minute break, and then we'll go to our next portion. how we are doing today. 90. Let me take a let me take a 5-minute break. All right. I think the break is over. Now we'll go to the fun part of this program, the fun signs. Okay, let me greet the people from Riyadh. Do we have their names? Is this the top Riyadh? Top Riyadh? Top Riyadh, can you hear me? Alright, can you see that, Top Riyadh? Give me names. Or this, maybe this one. Yeah, hello from Riyadh. Yeah, something like that. Top Riyadh. Yeah. The divergent trader. Divergent trader, enjoy your trip down under. Who else? Albert Calibara from Riyadh. Hi to Riyadh. Okay. Who else? Top CLC. Top CLC, Jason Pascual. Hello. Thank you for viewing. Tel, baka magsiling bukas yung Tel. Flying Kiss pwede. Vladimir and Roger. Vladimir and Roger. Yan, pwede kiss. Okay. Thank you for viewing. Who else? Sorry about that. Somebody requested. I don't know for which group I should put this. Ano ba? FTGZ, Efrem Halog. Saan ka ba talaga? Tirador o FTGZ? Anyway, thanks for posting, contributing to the chat group. Alright. Who else? Come on. Of course, ang idol ng lahat. RJ Cortez. Hanggang saan ba yung MBC natin? Hanggang saan palili pa rin to? Oh, meron kapatid yan. Sandali. Ayan. Ayan yung kapatid niyan. Wah! Ito. Ito yung kapatid niyan. Ayan. Kapatid yan. Then, one more time for Top R Breezy. uh, Gel Cats, Jen, Ray, Ian, Aya, Diane, Joshua, uh, sorry, sometimes my handwriting sucks. uh, okay, Top R Breezy, Gel Cats, okay, malapit na yung Wall Street mo, konting tsaga-tsaga lang. Jen, Ray, Ian, Idol, Aya, Diane, enjoy your adventure wherever you are. And Joshua, and those who are not in the list, I'll greet you later on and in the future live stream. Well, telcos will always benefit from the election play, but it's always the consumer media that will have a major role on the election play. Okay, once again, top CLC swag. Yes, Carlo Tumang, Top CLC, Central Luzon chapter. Okay, soon I think, hopefully we'll drop by there and have some overnight backdoor, something like that. And then of course the Top R Breezy, kailan ba outing? Outing naman dyan. Yes, replay will be posted later. Who else? No more. We're still up at 22 viewers. No, 83 viewers right now. Okay. Yes, replay available later. Okay, sorry about the dead time. Okay, that's all for our Humpday market review and discussion of consumer media stocks. Thank you for watching Soul of the Market, and we will have our next live stream on Friday, the weekender after market review, and then some topics that I will be covering after that. Alright, so thank you. I'm now ending my transmission.